Hello guys, and welcome to another PvP commentary. Today we have one super long fight for you guys. This fight in its entire total was about half an hour, but we've trimmed out some of the fat. So we've got over 15 minutes of PvP footage for you guys here. There you see the first two opening kills to start off the commentary. Oh my gosh, that Onslaught ultimate is so powerful. It just absolutely shreds through people. So much freaking damage. Wow. Anyway, guys, let's jump into that commentary. So as you can see, we are on Ghost here. This is the day before the Murkmire patch. And I actually did play the Murkmire patch a little bit today because I am doing this video after the Murkmire patch is live. And Ghost is honestly better on Murkmire. It's actually stronger. But anyway, it's still really strong in the Summerset patch too. And yeah, it's been fun. Here you can see we have the Warden on us. He's quite tanky. We keep him dotted with the Power of the Light poison injection just to make sure we keep some pressure on him. However, we're just going to do a lot of kiting and not commit to a big combo until he kind of drops his defenses. So we just keep kiting him around. Here you see he's sprinting around going for those deep fissures. We got another Warden there with the Steel Tornado. So we want to try to get one of these guys by themselves in a nice spot where we can just pick them off nice and clean. Here we just do a little peel around the corner. This guy trickles in behind us. Awesome stuff. We get a good stun on him here. This guy pops out of stealth. We stun him right away too. Land the heavy on this guy to get a bit of stam. And we just peel right back around the corner. Making sure to keep these guys a little bit split. The healer there is sticking next to him. But we actually get this guy with a huge onslaught for the kill, preserving the ultimate there. And this guy here, we just stun him, Power of the Light poison injection, and just Greatsword heavy just to put the pressure down on him. There you see we stun him with the javelin into the onslaught. His body gets actually rocketed down. I mean, his body literally just flies right into the ground there. That was really funny. Kind of funny little graphical error. Anyway, so we do a little bit more kiting outside of the tower here, just doing a little bit of work, killing some of the guards. We manage to attract another player here. He comes in with his subterranean down. We make sure to kite behind him, and there you see we stun him with the javelin into that huge onslaught yet again. Bringing this guy down. He was at 60% health after that javelin stun. Massive amount of damage to just bring him down there. This guy here is trying to run away. We Power the Light poison injection, get him with the javelin stun, and he actually goes down to the Power of the Light, not healing himself there, so a really easy kill to just pick that guy off there. This blue player here is taking a bit of pressure from a yellow. We're going to try to cast some friendship on these yellow here. They're going to help us out for sure if we have all these blue on us. As you can see here, we get surrounded by all the blue, and the yellow makes it inside the keep here. We're not going to attack him. He has no interest in fighting us as well. We've decided, Kate, we're on a team here. We're going to work together to take these guys out. I'm sitting here getting ready. He's ready too, and we're both going to push out at the same time. I put a bit of pressure onto this Templar here. He blocks the first javelin, so I do a heavy attack. He does not drop his block, just another light attack. Still doesn't drop the block, so we switch targets. There you see we javelin stun him after the Power of the Light. Massive, massive finish on him yet again with that Berserker Strike. That Onslaught is so powerful. We didn't get the kill with the Onslaught there. However, we still managed to put the damage in to bring him down. And just a little bit of moving around here. There's a lot of action going on outside this keep. We don't want to get caught out in the open in a really bad spot. Here we see we have a friendly Nightblade that was jumping off the keep and teleporting back up using his shade. And we got to get in on that. Here we go for the Onslaught kill into the precognition. No! Holy man. That was, honestly, that was probably the coolest kill I've ever gotten on Ghost. Super dope. Rocking it like a Nightblade. A Nightblade here comes, pops us out of stealth. We see a bunch of yellow come up the edge, and we're just going to do a kite through them, and we're going to drop back down on the side here just to kind of avoid that smaller yellow group. There's about 6 of them. They're going to be very organized, tough to fight. We want to make sure that we stay fighting these blue out here and maybe not piss off the yellow if we can help it. So we're just going to come outside, do a little bit of damage on some of the blue player here. He decides to put a bit of pressure in us, but nobody follows us inside here. They end up killing an EP player that jumps off the edge as well. I decide to work my way around the other side of the tower just because the blue are coming in that direction. So if we go around this side, we can just weave in behind the blue here and we don't really have to worry about them. This Templar here is jumping up and down. Think he's casting friendship. He stuns us. No, we got a friendly player. Good stuff. So he's just hanging out here. All right, no problem. We'll just move on to the next few blues. And these guys are totally unaware, so we actually... Oh, no, we don't. There comes the Javelin Stun. We got the curse on us. Make sure to purge that curse with our purge and roll there behind the side of the building here, just so that we can line of sight a little bit. Managed to get a stun off on this guy here, but here we see a nasty bow gank blade coming down for those nasty ganks. We get good damage on this guy here. Hit him with the onslaught. Try to go for that really fast executioner. However, he's quick to dodge roll and re-enter stealth, so we lose our opportunity on the Nightblade there. With our ultimate down, and we're a little bit lower on stamina, I decide that we're going to do a little bit of a peel out here, just to make sure that we split these guys up if they decide to follow. One guy decides to follow here. However, he re-enters stealth. There's our chance at the Javelin, and he re-enters stealth again, and we don't see him anymore. So we're just going to work our way back up here and re-engage with the tail end of these blue. Here we go. We get a nice Javelin stun on him there. I decide to go for it. There we go. We hit him with the crit rush again. Not committing to the kill, as he did get healed in the middle of that combo. Just kind of trying to open up my awareness on the sides here, see what else is going on, see where the blues are around me. So we pull inside the keep here. These guys decide to follow a bit. We do have the yellow here, and we're just going to bait the blue into the yellow. Here you see we run around the side right past the yellow. Just take a little bit of a peek here, and there are some blues getting mashed up by the yellow group. We're just going to run back outside. I think my plan here is to just keep baiting blues inside here. And just use the yellows as kind of like a grinder and get the blues to get killed by the yellows. Here we go. We run up the stairs again. See if we can get some blues to chase. I think we got one blue that runs up the stairs here. There he is, getting mashed down by the yellows again. Oh my god. This guy manages to escape. We power the light him real quick. He decides to go back upstairs. Okay, so we're just going to stay down here. Got a little bit of Nightblade pressure to deal with here. Here comes a gank from the side. We power the light him right away. Poison injection. Oh, no poison injection. We hit him with the stun. Just do a heavy attack into the roll dodge. Seeing the additional blue players come, I decide that we're going to play defensive and pull out of there. Here we see the yellows. They put a bit of pressure on me as I come through there. Coming through lower HP, not the best. But the grinder works again. Here come the blue up the stairs. Getting mashed up by the yellow players. So perfect. Oh my gosh. All we got to do is run around a bit and get it going. But it looks like enough blue have come that they put some pressure into the yellow here. I go for the onslaught on that guy after the stun. I actually hit the player beside him with the onslaught, so I'm unable to capitalize at all on that ult dump, which kind of sucks. So we find ourselves just at the bottom here, and there are the yellows coming around the corner again, mashing down the blue players one at a time. We don't want to get caught by that yellow group. Here we see they're coming a little bit further down here. Are they going to attack me? Yes, they are. Okay, so we definitely need to run away. They were pretty friendly a little bit there. I mean, we were definitely pulling some blues in for them. And, of course, that is going to have cleared out a few of the blues on the outside here, which is just going to allow us to survive, I guess. We take a gank from a Nightblade. There we see him pop out of stealth just for a second. And he goes back into stealth there, so we're going to wait for him to come out of stealth. There is Mizaru doing some PvP, always rocking his Nightblade as well. He's going to be a friendly player for us here, thank God. Here we go, a blue Sork engaging with us, and this guy we actually have a very lengthy fight with. He fights really well, and he throws his mines down. He keeps his shields up. He's ready for us to drop the burst combo on him. So we get him with a nice stun there. I go for the Berserker Strike, hoping to maybe catch him in between a shield cast. He does, however, go for the shield right away, and he's going to be okay. He retaliates with his Soul Assault. We just go into our Mist Form, peek back behind the edge here. Take a nasty gank from this Nightblade. Look at all the dots. Go for a Purge there. We're going to heal, stun him, Purge again, and then roll and peel back behind the side here, trying to mitigate more of those poison injections. If we had not purged right off the bat there, we definitely would have died going for a heal. The purge was so important to survive that damage over time out of his gank. And now we're kind of in a tricky spot. We've got a very a powerful Sork here to deal with, who's got pretty strong shields, and we're going to have the gank blade opening from the side. There you see, we see the gank blade out of the side coming on us with the snipe. We hit him with the javelin. He does a great job rolling, re-entering stealth, so we can't actually capitalize on the stun there to bring him down. And then we're just going to peel behind here. We see the Nightblade on the back, and the Sork is actually deciding to tank the other side. So I decide to actually just wait here, hoping that this Nightblade will actually engage with us. However, he plays it pretty safe here. We just throw a little bit of damage into the Sork, do a little bit of kite, And the Nightblade ends up just not engaging with us for a little bit here. And I'm hoping to bait him out because there we go. We see the one snipe come down, but he goes right into stealth because he knows we're just waiting for him now. We're just waiting for him to drop the combo. So I decide to re-engage with the Sork. And I guess we'll just have to tank out the Nightblade gank when it comes down. Making sure to hug the rocks here. There we see a nasty Soul Assault. Great move. Just kiting out to the side while we weren't on top of the Sork, just to make sure that we don't take that extra Soul Assault damage. No, there you see we get a great stun on the Sork. His shield is down. However, the Nightblade gank comes down at the same time that we get that stun. And good for the Sork, I guess. Ends up preventing us from putting the damage in with the Berserker Strike. We do a bit of a kite here. We have a DK engaging with us as well. So I definitely want to split this up a little bit more. The DK is very hard to deal with on the Vampire Templar. We take a lot of damage from a leap. So the Sork is going to be the fastest out of them, which we see him just quickly catch up with us. And now we're going to have to play it smart. This Sork has been tricky for us. He has very strong shields, and we're having trouble beating through him. There you see we get a really nice attack on him there. He responds with his Resto ult. We're not able to finish him off. And now what I'm going to start doing is blocking all of his heavy attacks because it's just me and him out here now. It seems like if we take a gank from the Nightblade, well, we'll be in trouble, but looks like we're going to be okay for now. Making sure to block those Resto Heavies because he's pulling so many through the course of the fight. This way we deny him the sustain that he's looking for, and we probably have much better regen than him here, even when we're not in combat. Making sure to block the end of that Resto Heavy, deny him the resource return. We stun him, hold block again to make sure that we don't get that Resto Heavy resource return. We've denied him quite a few heavy attacks now, so he's hurting for resource. And here you see we just keep peppering him, and we catch him with his shield down and his resource low. And that's exactly what we wanted to do to take that Sork down. There is Ace there just chilling, watching the fight. And, of course, we're just going to fast forward a little bit here. Waiting for some more blues to show up. We do see some blues in stealth there, so I was waiting with my block up. Nobody engages. This guy engages off his horse. He's throwing some snipes down. He goes for the wings as we throw the javelin, so we make sure to roll our own javelin there so we don't stun ourselves off his wings. And then we're going to peel back behind here and just sit behind this tree. Make a little bit of line of sight because, well, snipers are tricky to deal with without some line of sight to help you out. This guy goes to enter stealth here. We're just going to get stunned by this guy's magnum or draining shot out of stealth there, and we just respond with a purge, and we go right back into heal, roll dodge, pull back behind the side here, and we just keep putting pressure. Now this Nightblade that stunned us with the magnum shot actually is playing really well. We fought him throughout the course of this fight, and it's very tricky to pin down. We don't actually manage to get the kill on her, but there you see this guy spamming his AoEs. He's looking for, I think, the yellow Nightblade that's here as well, and we just take him down with a really powerful onslaught there. And this last blue Nightblade here, we put some pressure into her, go for the onslaught. We end up missing it to her roll. We probably shouldn't have. She's very fast to roll while we've been fighting her, so we shouldn't have dumped the onslaught like that. And she's going to open on us from stealth there. We stun her with the javelin to retaliate. Make sure to keep the power of the light on a Nightblade at all times because it'll constantly pull them out of stealth. So it's your one kind of good tool for stealth detect. Now, in the coming murkmire patch, I am running a stealth detect on Ghost. So it helps us fight the Nightblades. But there you see we end up just disengaging. She doesn't re-engage with us. So we move on back behind the blue Zerg here. This guy's AFK, so we decide not to kill him. Can't be mean and kill the AFK player. We move on to someone who's actually at the computer. So we open up on the back end here, just kind of peppering these guys. They don't really notice me. They don't really notice my presence here. We put a bit of pressure onto this girl here. We don't manage to go for the kill there. We get stunned instead of being able to go for some combo with the execute or even drop the ult there. So we just do a peel behind the tree, reset. Just wait here for a second, see what we can get. Okay, come back around the corner, power the light, just a few people, just kind of setting different targets to make sure that when we actually hit something, we maybe have someone marked with the power of the light or something. So we're just going to keep throwing pottles down, maybe get someone to turn around. Here we go. We've got a Sork gets a little bit of attention here. He goes for the streak there, ends up stunning us through the dodge roll, so we just break that, stun him back right away. We've got a Warden on top of us as well. However, the Swifty build is so great to kite that AoE Warden, so we're just going to use our speed. Keep maintaining a bit of distance here, sticking kind of close to the terrain, making sure that we can use it, blocking this guy's fire attacks as we try to retaliate with our own stuns. He ends up blocking our javelin as well, so great counterplay on his part too. We end up taking a lot of damage, having to go for the precog to escape that. Precog saving our life there. Go for a peel around the outside of the tree to make sure we kind of pull as much line of sight there as possible, and then just zip past these guys. We managed to break enough distance, and we're going to go for a re-engage here. Okay, so we come up back on these guys, and we're just going to see if we can get some cheeky kills here. I think we managed to get a couple kills, but anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching the video. If you've made it this far, thank you very much. If you guys are new here, hit that subscribe button and stick around. Hope to see you again in the future. If you guys liked what you saw, hit that like button. We, of course, play live on Twitch, so if you guys want to catch some live Twitch gameplay, link to that bad boy, of course, is in the description. We do community builds and top 5 community content. If you guys want to send me some cool PvP clips or a really awesome build, you can send it to KristoferESO@hotmail.com. Thank you guys for tuning in. Hope to see you next time. Peace out, everybody. Drake Low!